It's beautiful here. You ready? All right, here we go. I made a little cockatoo. This is Kiki, the cockatoo. The blue. They have stars in them. And then I used some eyes that Mom and I made. These are 30mm eyes with that, is it coming through? Yeah, look at how shiny they are. Well, hello, my crafty friends, and welcome to another vlog this week. My name is April, and I'm the creator behind The Cozy Buckeye. I am just going to take you along for a cozy crochet vlog. You guys, I feel like I have much more of a relaxed vibe now that I'm not doing markets, and I've recently changed all of my listings on Etsy to only be patterns because I am gearing up for starting to publish, and I'm really excited. But here recently I've just been enjoying my art, my craft, and crocheting what I want, and it's just been so nice. So I just wanted to take you along in this vlog and share the things I've been making and the things that I've been working on for my business. So I hope you can grab a cup of coffee or tea and your cozy project and join me. So here we go. Hello, today is February 4th. I wanted to start a vlog today. I have been working on my pattern, you guys, and I have been working on a blanket and doing kind of odd things, but I have some really exciting videos planned for you guys. But I did want to share my finished star blanket with you guys because I know in my last video I was just about finished. I said I was gonna put it up, but I finished it. I used as much of the yarn as I could. I finished each row. I didn't like change colors mid-row, so if I couldn't finish a row, then I was done with that color, but I did what I could. I'm pretty happy with it. I love how it turned out, and I did just want to share it with you really quick. Okay, you guys. It's kind of a long, wide blanket, but are you ready? You ready for the big reveal? All right, well, here we go. That's it. It's all finished. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, I'm not gonna lie, but it's more like a throw for sure, or like a lap blanket. But you guys, the end, that's what the end ended up coming out like. I didn't get to put too many more rows on it. I ran out of yarn. I'm really happy with it though. I love the star blanket. So if you guys if you didn't see my previous video, this is the 6-day star blanket from Betty McKnit. I will put a link in the description so you guys can find this if you'd like to try it. I would say that this particular blanket is a good skein buster blanket, unless you have just a bunch of one color, like maybe a multicolored yarn, a variegated yarn, and just use all of that. You can't really switch. I don't think it looks really great to switch in between the rows. You want to finish each row, so you definitely need skeins, especially once you get further down. It takes, like, once I got down here, it literally wiped out like a half a skein with one row. There's a lot of stitches in this blanket, so it was so fun to make. I really enjoyed it. And you guys, I think making blankets for me has been very therapeutic since the beginning of the year, and I've just really enjoyed it. I really just dove into it. I'm thinking about doing a video to share with you guys how I feel about crochet therapy, and I was actually doing a lot of research, and I'm pleasantly surprised at the amount of positivity there is when it comes to crochet therapy, which, going back to when I really got into this as a business, it makes complete sense to me why I was so addicted to it at that time in my life. You guys, most of you know that my husband and I, we have 5 kids together. If you watched my Q&A, I kind of talked about how I met my husband. We had 2 children, Abby and Jaden. He had 3 when we met. He had been divorced for about 5 years. So when we met, we had 2, and then I was a stepmom, you know, part-time mom. Every other Wednesday and every other weekend I had the girls until their mom passed away, and I was 30. I went from 0 kids at 28 to having 5 children full-time at 30. And to say that I was like overwhelmed is an understatement for sure. You know, I had a career, I worked, you know, once I became a mom, it's like my career ended because I was busy raising kids and I was dealing with a lot, so I started crocheting, and honestly, that's probably what has saved me. You know, let me know if you have a similar story as far as finding crochet as therapy, if it saved you. I know it saved me. But I would like to do a video more in depth and talk about the crochet therapy. So look forward to that. Look for that, because that is definitely something I am planning. I've been writing like notes, so it's coming. I've also been planning a video about granny square blanket. I think I'm going to do a tutorial and explain how I kind of put it together and just show you guys the square, how to make it, and then how to do the border. I'm just really excited about it. I've been diving back into the blankets, like I said, especially granny squares I love. Speaking of which, you guys, I haven't unveiled the blanket I made for Raja, have I? I was kind of waiting. I wanted to order something off of Etsy, but it's just not gonna happen, you guys. I wanted to order a stained glass with his face, a picture. The Etsy listing looks incredible. I love the detail. I love the cuts in the glass. But then when I sent the picture, it just didn't look like him. Like, we tried and tried. Like, the guy kept adjusting the design for me as far as before it was made, and it just wasn't happy with it. And you guys, I don't want to buy something that I'm not going to be happy with, so I didn't end up getting it. But I do want to show you the blanket. So are you ready for another blanket reveal? It's just, you know, we're just going to reveal some blankets today, but I love this blanket. This blanket healed me, you guys, and the colors are beautiful. I haven't even put it on my couch yet because I wanted to reveal it to you guys first. So now that I have done this today, now I can put it on my couch. I'm really excited, but let me grab it. Okay, now I know some of you guys have already seen this. If you follow me on Instagram, I have posted this blanket on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you really should, because I'm going to post things ahead of time. And this blanket has already been seen by people on Instagram, but let me just share with you guys. I literally cried when I first was trying to film the reel for Instagram because I just love this blanket so much, you guys. It's beautiful. Here, you ready? All right, here we go. I don't know why I tend to get so emotional about this. And I don't know if I've talked to you guys about when Raja, it's probably Christmas Eve, I made 2 days before Christmas, I think on the 23rd, I started trying to put the book sleeves together and my granddaughter's little puppy blanket together with a granny square. So getting those granny squares out made me just like, oh, I have to make more granny squares. And after I got those projects done, I realized that Raja was not well and Raja probably wasn't going to make it. And so I just sat on the couch with him because I wanted to just soak him up, and I was just crocheting squares. I started making these squares. And so that was probably 2 days before Christmas, and then Christmas Eve I was sitting on the couch after I got my presents wrapped with him, and then we got through Christmas, and then I had 2 days with him after Christmas, and I just kept making squares while we were hanging out on the couch because I was just trying to just soak up everything I could with him. So then I had quite a few squares made, but then I was like, okay, this is what I have to do to heal. So I finished it, and I just love it. I love how it looks, and I will always cherish this blanket. I'm gonna know that I spent my last days with my favorite buddy making this. So, oh, all right. Also, you guys, I wanted to share something with you. I was able to pick up Raja's urn, and it is beautiful, and so I just want to share it with you. I know this is very emotional, but I think I'm past the tears at this point, and I'm trying to remember all the happy times. But so I went to the most beautiful pet cemetery here close to my house. I didn't even realize it was there, but it was snowy, and there was statues of cats and dogs, and there was a lake, and just, it was beautiful. I didn't even know, like, it was so beautiful. And they had a building where they were selling urns. So I picked this up. I think it's beautiful. I'm happy with it. I think I'm going to take and put Raja's name on it and use my Cricut. So, and I bought this little stand. And you guys, he sits in my window so he can stare out at the birds. So I just wanted to show you guys. He'll be with me forever. So anyway, this week I am editing my video for Friday. I am also filming. I'm filming a lot of stuff, you guys, I'm going to be piecing together in videos. So I've been filming, and I just wanted to take a minute to start the vlog and share a few things with you. But I'm probably going to cut this video here until the next clip. So, all right, well, I'll see you in the next clip. Well, hello, you guys. It is February 6th today in this vlog, and it is 10:39. I have been working on a tutorial for my granny square blanket the last couple of days, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's going to be great. I wanted to show you guys this cup that I found. I found this cup at Joann, you guys. It is a big twist cup. Look at it. It's amazing. So for all of you granny square lovers out there, or maybe you know, you're just a granny, I just thought this was really cute. I don't think you really have to be a grandma to use this cup. It's basically saying that you love granny squares, but it kind of fits both, even though I'm Mimi. But anyway, it's really cute. I love it. I can't wait to use it. I haven't even used it yet, but so I bought that. I bought this when I went to get some yarn for my granny square blanket. Also, you guys, I bought the infamous, here it is, hate taxes, but I did buy this so that I can start preparing for my taxes. You guys, I do file them myself, and it's really not hard when you use this disc. Not that I'm promoting them or anything. I mean, if they want to, you know, sponsor me, that would be great, but I have used this for years. It literally walks you step by step through every single thing. Even before I had a business, I would do taxes for pretty much everybody. The simple taxes anyway. And then when I started a business, I found out that that particular disc literally asked you question after question after question, and it's so easy. It shows you what to do. And then just over the years, I have learned what things I can write off. So anyway, I'll be working on that soon, but I did buy that, and it was at Costco for a lot cheaper than last year. I think I paid $120 for it because I waited till like practically April to buy it, and I bought it, and it was I think it was $85 with tax. So if you guys are needing to buy that, it's at Costco for $85. That was with tax. I think it ended up being less than that. I think it was $75 with tax. So it was like 81 or 2 or something like that. But so that's bought. And what else am I working on? A pattern test for my friend Stacy Makes. Yes, I'm almost finished with it. I'm working on a cockatoo for her in her new pattern pack. So I will be sharing that when it's finished with you guys. I am excited. She's trying to give me a little push to start making amigurumi again because I need it. I need to start making something other than blankets, but you guys, I'm on a roll. And I'm excited to share this tutorial with you guys. I think it's going to be good. So there's that. I know I need to get busy. I'm trying to film some more of this video. So we're going to do that. We're going to hop off here for now. I might share with you some of the amigurumi pattern that I'm making here in a little bit. All right, I'll see you in the next clip. All right, so I am going to share with you guys the next set of squares. And we're basically, I'm on the third, but that's okay. It's still all the same when you're adding squares. All right, so the next square I'm going to use is this one. This will be the square, and I'm really excited to see how this blanket comes along. I just love every row you add in a granny square blanket. It just makes it so much more beautiful, and it's fun to see how it comes together. So what we're going to do, just like before, I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to yarn over, and you're going to take the corner of your granny square. You're going to take your hook from front to back, yarn over, pull through, crochet through 2, crochet through 2, and that gives you your double crochet in the corner. Now you kind of got to turn your work around a little bit. And we are going to slip stitch into this first stitch right here. Alright, so we are going to put another double crochet in the corner and then slip stitch into the following stitch across to join, and then we're going to double crochet again, slip stitch again, and we're basically just going to work our way over to here, doing the same steps that we've been doing. Each section you put 3 double crochets, and after each double crochet you are slip stitching to join. It is 8:30 at night on February 6th. It's Thursday. I've been editing all day, uploading my video for YouTube. It's taken a minute to upload to my computer for some reason, but you know, anyway, other than that, I guess I should turn a light on. There we go. That's a little bright. How's that? Okay, great. I am working on a pattern test for Stacy Makes, you guys. I have to make the cockatoo, and so far I've made the wings and the feet and the beak, and I'm working on the body. So it's due tomorrow, so I think I better get to it. So far it's gone really well. We'll see. I've been following along, and so I'm just going to work on this for a little bit, and I will show you guys when I'm finished. Well, hello my friends. It is February 7th, and I think it's about 3 o'clock. I have been working on my blanket, which I'm doing another video for you guys, a tutorial, but I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. I will be doing a tutorial showing how to make this blanket, so I'm really excited about that. But today I just wanted to share with you guys the pattern test I finished for Stacy Makes. I told you I'd show you. I made a little cockatoo. This is Kiki, the cockatoo. I think it turned out really cute. It's super easy. In this pattern, everything's no-sew. You end up making the feet, the wings, the tail feathers, and the beak separately. And then you start from the bottom, working just around, and you crochet everything in. It's so simple. It works up really quick. It's fairly big. I'd probably charge like $18 for this one. Definitely. So I really need to make some more of the birds. This is like the 3rd pattern pack that she's come out with. I think she's probably gonna, it'll probably be live before this video, so you guys will have to go check it out. There'll be a link in the description. And if I make another one, I think I might try to make a couple more of the birds. I will share those with you. But for now, today, I am just gonna try to work on another row of this blanket. I want to try to do at least one more row today, and then I might try to work on another bird. I got out all of my plushies because you guys, I have not been making plushies, and I just kind of looked at them so I could see how little I had, so maybe I'll start crocheting a little bit more of those too. And of course, I like to share when I make stuff, so I will do that, hopefully. But anyway, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are enjoying this February month. It's very cold here in Ohio, although it warmed up a little bit. It was like in the negatives last week. This week it's 40. I think next week we might get snow, so I'm ready for spring. I'm not a big winter person. I don't like winter. I like fall, I like spring, I like summer. Summer's my favorite, always has been. But anyway, I will pop back on here maybe later. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. But I'll be back. So see you then. Well, hello, my crafty friends. Today's February 12th. Hope all is well. It's, I guess, Wednesday. Today I need to share some stuff with you guys. I am trying to wrap up my vlog for the week, and I wanted to add this to the vlog. I have finally started working on plushies again, you guys. Thank you, Stacy, for giving me a push. I needed it. And you know, if any of my other friends out there are needing some pattern testers, feel free to, you know, look me up, because I am enjoying the plushies. And I love a good challenge. I love trying new things. I love reading new patterns. It's, you know, when you are crocheting and you're trying to gain more skills, you guys, the best way to do that is to read patterns, try new things. You just learn so much from new projects. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been working on. First off, you guys, I've been working on this granny square blanket tutorial, and I just wanted to show you where I was at because I'm not finished. I was hoping to have this week be this video, but I'm not done yet. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought because I'm trying to give you guys kind of a tutorial vlog because I want to take you through the whole process of me making this entire blanket. So of course that's going to take a few weeks because it's a blanket. So, but I'm really liking this blanket and how it's coming along. So you guys will have to stay tuned for this video, but I just love it so much. This is what it's looking like. Granny square blankets are so fun, you guys. If you haven't made one, you really need to. And, you know, you can take your time with it. It doesn't have to be done like immediately, but making squares are just so fun. And they just look so good. They make me so happy just looking at them. So, and in this pattern, I started with a variegated yarn was kind of my inspiration, this right here. And then I just went through my yarn that I had in my stash, you guys, because I have so much that I was able to pick purples, and then I kind of went from dark to light to white, and then I picked up some light blue, and then it goes to dark blue. I have 2 more rows to do of the dark blue. And then you guys, color cubes. Have you seen the Sarah Renee Clark color cubes? Because I will be showing that in this video, but I used a card from the color cubes to help me pick colors out, and I will go over that in that video, so you guys stay tuned for that because this is such an incredible tool, and I will share it with you how to pick colors out for your projects, whether it's a sweater or a plushie, which I'm gonna try to put some plushies together using these cards and do that as well, just to show you, like, you're gonna be surprised because artists use this for painting, drawing. You can use it for crochet too. And I just really like how this blanket's coming along. I would have never thought to use like this light color, but I went to Joann and I took my squares to Joann and I took this card and I picked out this color as the border, and I just think it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. So I was looking for kind of this green, but I wasn't feeling it once I saw it there, but I really like this color palette here. It looks good. So, but anyway, stay tuned for that video, you guys. It's definitely gonna be the next one. So I'm getting close, and I have 2 more rows to do in the border and I should be done. So I'm thinking that's probably another like 5 days. So hopefully next week, because I still have to edit it, and there's a lot of editing for that video because I'm just like all over the place, different clips and stuff with that one. So, but that's what I've been working on this week, this blanket and that video. So stay tuned for that. And then I've been working on plushies. I finally started plushies again. So I don't even know which one I made first. Oh, yeah, I do. So I pattern tested for Stacy Makes, my friend, on YouTube here, you guys. Apple Tree Boutique is her Etsy name and business name. So she asked me to pattern test for the Sitting Birds 3.0. I did this Sitting Birds first pattern, and that was a lot of fun too. But first I did the Kiki the Cockatoo, which I just showed you guys in another clip, but there's that one. And I wanted to go back and do another one, but I just think it is so cute. This was done in Big Twist Plush, hook size 8 for me. And then I went back and I did the Glinda the Glah. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I just think this is so cute. I know in the pattern the feet are light gray, but I ran out of the light gray, so I did the dark gray, and I think it's still really cute. I just love it. And this was done in Burnett with a 7mm hook. And then I added some safety eyes, which You guys, I love my embroidered eyes, but sometimes the safety eyes just really make your plushies so cute, which you'll see here in just a minute because I have been adding them. Since I've been painting, Mom and I painted a bunch of eyes, which I want to show you some of those too. Next, I did Basil the hamster, and let me show you, Stacy did really well in this pattern too. Basil the hamster, there's two options. This is the first one I made, and it's done with Burnett. I used a 7mm hook. I actually had put safety eyes in it and they popped off. They were just black ones. I guess they're not the best. So, you know, I had to end up going back and putting the little black eyes, and I didn't do anything other than just black on these. And I think it's cute. I might go back and add white, but I haven't done that yet. And they're just so chubby, and they got this cute little tail. I think they're super cute, and you know, I'm not a real big fan of color change. It just takes longer, and when you're market prepping, it just takes longer. So, but this pattern wasn't too bad. It was just, you know, a few rows of the cream and then a little bit of color change, and then you switch. So it's really not that bad, and it's super cute. Super cute. Robin, sorry. All right, and then I did this one in a solid color, and I put some safety eyes, which I think this one's adorable. And this was much quicker because there was no color change, and plus it was the second one I made, so I just whizzed right through this little guy, and I love this pattern. It's really easy. She did a good job. Good job, good job. And okay, so I made both of those, and the next pattern I worked on was, you guys, a knotted lovey. I have been wanting to make this one, and I don't know. You guys, I haven't been making plushies, so I decided to make a knotted lovey. I made the little mouse. You know, I've seen this a lot on other people's channels, and it's really adorable. So this is, I believe, I don't know, is it the mini or the regular size? I think it's the regular size. Yeah. So there's the mouse, and this is Moon Mouse by Mama Made Minis. I bought this on her Etsy shop, so on their Etsy shop. All right, so the next pattern I did was Bubbles the Ducky by Nana's Hook Nook, and this was a pattern that I saw Stacy make while we were on the crochet retreat, and of course on her channel. She showed it a few times. So I'll show you the first one I made with Burnett. So this is what it looks like with Burnett, and this is the pattern exactly. I modified it the next time. So the next one I made was this one. I shortened the head by 1 row. I just could not deal with, you guys, come on, isn't it cuter with a littler head? Yeah, the head's too long on it, so I made it shorter. And this was the second one. And then I thought, you know, I'm gonna make it in the Sweet Snuggles to make it a little bigger like Stacy, and I also added safety eyes, and this one is just so cute. So these are some of the safety eyes that my mom and I made on this one. And then after I made this cutie, I decided, well, you know, let's do a pink one. So then I made a pink one with more safety eyes that we made. Let's see, are you guys getting it? This one I think is the one that had the hearts. And maybe butterflies. Yeah. So I love this. And these are supposedly keychains, so I guess if you were using like a really skinny yarn, it would work as a keychain, maybe your Posh yarn. And then I made this one. This is Burnett. So I'm just going to make a bunch of these because this pattern is so quick and it's really cute. And when I was putting the beak on, like if you're going to use these big eyes, I go ahead and do it. I put the eyes and the beak on before I finish the bottom because, I don't know, it's just easier. When you can put eyes and sew things on before you stuff it, then you just don't have stuffing everywhere. So I prefer to do it before it's finished if I can. And when I was doing these, putting these big eyes on, I had to start the beak before I snapped the eyes in because it was easier that way. So place your eyes and then do the beak and then clamp the eyes down. That's what I did. Just so adorable. All right, so I made 5 duckies, and I don't know, these big ones I might try to sell for 15 and these smaller ones 12. I don't know, maybe 10, but, and these birds I'm probably going to sell for 18 at the market. And the last plushie I made, I have been wanting to make this. I've had this pattern for a while. I finally did it, and oh my goodness, I did the Mom Stitch Eddie cow. I don't know what's taken me so long. I think cows just irritate me because of the color changes normally, but this one, if you are looking for a cow that doesn't have a ton of color change, here it is. And then I used some eyes that Mom and I made. These are 30mm eyes with that, is it coming through? Yeah, look at how shiny they are. And I've had a couple people ask me, do you seal the paint when you make the eyes? This time we did not. And I'll tell you why, because when we sprayed the sealing spray on it, you have to be really careful not to get it on the front of the eyes, because if you do, you'll ruin the eyes. So I am just gonna, when I sell these, put a tag on there that hand wash only. So they have to be hand washed only, and that's just how I'm gonna sell them. I think anything crocheted like that, you really shouldn't throw it in the washer. I mean, maybe like the loveys and stuff because they don't have very much stuffing in them, but that's just my suggestion anyway. That's what I'm gonna say when they're being sold. I have a tag that says hand wash only. All right, well, let me show you guys some of the safety eyes that Mom and I made because I did pick them up on Saturday. All right, so I picked up the eyes from Mom. I will say they still need a little bit cleaned up as far as, like, there's still glitter on the tops of them a little bit, but you just take an alcohol wipe and wipe them off. But they're just really cute. Like, here's some that we made. They're super shiny. Here's some just white sparkly ones we made. Let's see what else is in here. Here's some blue ones. Here's some of these. This is one with some of those confetti bubbles, but they're blue. And here's some with the pink. And here's some with the white confetti and some glitter. Here's some with like reds and blues, and here's some with a little bit of holographic. And then let's see, there's some green ones. There's some more green ones. They have stars in them. Let's see. Those are the 30s. Let's see what else we have. Sorry for the bag noise. These are a little bit smaller, so some of these are 20. Like here's some 20s with that confetti. Here's some 25s with the blue. I really love these. These are probably one of my favorites. And then here's some pink. Some green. Like this one, it's like a blue. I just really like the texture that one Arteza paint adds, because it just gives designs in the eye. Here's one. And again, you guys have to clean these. And we just took like, I think it was like a poster board that you buy at like the grocery store or something. And we cut them into strips. And I took my hole punch and punched holes in it to put these on paper. So, or on the boards, just to keep them more organized so we have the pairs together. Mom was asking me if we should sell these. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I would be more than happy to let her sell these if she wants to. If you guys want to give Mom something to do. And, you know, I kind of like the idea of just randomly giving you guys colors and the sizes if that's something that you would be interested in. My mom loves making these, so just let me know if you're interested in some of these eyes, and maybe we can put some listings up for you guys to buy them. Just let me know. I like the smaller sizes in these too. This is another set of 20s. These look really good on those ducks or those dinosaurs I made before Christmas. I like the bigger eyes on like the turtles and stuff, like the 25s and 30s. But like here's a blue. So just let me know if you guys are interested in buying them, because she said she would like to make them. Now, honestly, I just made all these for myself because I want to make plushies and sell them, and I wanted to have stuff to put on them. So I love to put the embroidered eyes on some of the, like the loveys especially. I will always put the embroidered eyes on those just because those I feel like are more geared for younger children, and maybe some of the plushies. And I do really love the embroidered eyes on the cats, but I might even try to put some of these on my cats. Who knows? I do like to embroider the nose and the whiskers though, so you know, just let me know what you guys think about that. I just like giving my mom something to do if she wants to do it, just to give her something to look forward to. All right, well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk to you guys about. I will say my tech editor messaged me this morning, Lisa, and said that she's almost finished with just the hat itself. She says it's looking good. It's a great pattern. So you guys, I'm excited to get that out there. I just have to decide. I think I'm going to try to start with something a little more simple as far as the face. I just don't know which one yet. I'm still contemplating. Just need to go through my hats and decide, or maybe if you guys are still voting, I don't know if you've seen a lot of my hats, you know, the dogs, the cats, the unicorn. I've got several, and I know a lot of them are characters. As far as like the Nemo hat or whatever, when I post a pattern, I would never call it Nemo. I would never use Disney. I would call it a clownfish. So, and I'll probably fix the fins to match evenly instead of one smaller and one bigger because it's a clownfish. But anyway, you know, that's the way I would market my pattern. I would never use the actual name, even though I know I've said some names here on my channel. I need to quit doing that. But, you know, it's a fish, you guys. So anyway, what else? What else? What else is happening? I am working on a, you guys, I started working on the, I'm filming so much at once. It's so strange because I've never done this before, but I was working on, you guys asked me to make a tutorial for the book sleeve. So I started making the squares, and look, you guys. And when I was doing the tutorial, I was like, you can't use black in a tutorial, can you? I mean, the lighting's really good, but I just loved how pretty this is. I mean, this was my inspiration, this card from the color cube. And then I was gonna put this as the connecting stitches and the top and the bottom, well, the top with the strap for the button. But you guys, look how cute. These are a lot of fun. You can get a lot of inspiration from those cards for crochet, just so you guys know. And I do have a link in the description. You can go check them out. I really am loving the colors that you can put together with this card. So these cards, I should say. So anyway, I guess that's it for today. As always, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for making my last year so much fun. I really enjoy putting these videos together and editing. It's just another creative outlet for me, and I can't wait to see where my business goes, you guys. I am just thrilled to death about my patterns and just having the freedom to create. Ever since I took my listings down on Etsy, I have just felt such a sense of relief, which I think is bringing my creativity back. I think when you're just so bogged down with making all the time and the market prepping, it takes away from designing. Your brain is just so stressed. I feel like you need to unload the stress in order to be able to design and create. I don't know. So anyway, it's just been great. The idea of me not making so much anymore, or just what I want to make, it's just helped me so much, and I'm excited. So you guys stick around. Thank you for being here. If you're new, subscribe so that you don't miss a future video. And if you want to support me, of course, like the video, comment on the video. It really just helps push the video so that other people can see it, and it promotes me more. So that is a way you can help me. I've been having fun chatting with you guys. I have had more time, so I've been able to respond to comments and chit chat. So let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you're up to these days. If you haven't told me where you're from or your name, please do that too, because even every time you guys comment, put your name in there, because that helps me. There's say I get 80 comments every video. It's hard, try to remember people's names. It's not easy, but that would help me because I want to get to know you guys and my community. So anyway, all right, well, you guys, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Around.
The adventures at Mimi and Papa's house. Remember when that was... And then slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet. All right, so we're not going to slip stitch here because we're in the corner. So we're going to slip stitch here. Well, hello, my crafty friends. It is, I just need to move that out of the way. What have I been doing? I've been working on, I can't speak. I used big pit.
Mom, Martha, Schuster.
Hello. Hi, hold on just a second. 7mm hook. What?